was lying on the operating table and the doctor was operating on me. Suddenly, I lost too much blood and passed out. I was standing in a long line. It stretched out before me as far as the eye could see. I could see people of all ages, all walks of life. Some were chatting and laughing, others were silent and solemn. But we were all moving forward, slowly but surely. I wasn't sure what this line was for, but I knew I had to keep moving. I didn't want to get left behind. Suddenly, I heard someone calling my name. I turned to see a beautiful woman standing there, smiling at me. She was the most beautiful thing I had ever seen. She had long, flowing blonde hair and blue eyes that sparkled like the ocean. She was wearing a white dress that billowed around her in the breeze. She held out her hand to me and I took it. She led me out of the line and we began to walk together. We came to a beautiful meadow and she sat down on the soft grass. She motioned for me to sit with her and I did. We sat there in silence for a while, just looking at each other. Then she began to speak. "David, you have been through so much pain and suffering, but it is time for you to let go now. You need to move on to the next phase of your journey." I didn't know what to say. I just looked at her, mesmerized by her beauty. "But before you go, I want to give you a gift." She reached out and took my hand. I felt a warmth spreading through my body, starting from my hand and moving up my arm. It spread through my chest and into my head. I felt like my whole body was on fire. Then I saw it. My whole life flashed before my eyes. I saw all the good times and the bad times. I saw the people I had loved and the ones I had lost. And as I saw all of these things, I felt a peace and understanding settle over me. I knew that everything was going to be all right. The woman smiled at me and squeezed my hand. "It is time for you to go now, David, but I will always be with you." Then she was gone and I was alone again. I felt a lightness in my body and I knew I was dead. But it didn't feel like death. It felt like life. The next thing I knew, I was waking up in a hospital bed. I must have lost too much blood during the surgery. The doctor came in to check on me and told me that everything had gone well. I was relieved to hear that. I stayed in the hospital for a few more days to recover and then I was discharged. I'm just glad that the surgery is over and that I'm doing fine now.